we can have a complete detailed information about the process, scenarios, working style, opportunities there in UK. Over to you, everything.
LED on this. One minute. Wait, 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay. 1 minute. Wait.
A warm welcome first of all. ఈరోజు స్టడీ ఇన్ ది యూకే సెమినార్ ఆర్గనైజ్ చేయడం జరిగింది. నా పేరు శ్రీనివాస్ అండ్ మై బ్రదర్ అండ్ కో పార్ట్నర్ మిస్టర్ రామ్ కుమార్ ఈజ్ ఆల్సో ప్రెసెంట్ హియర్. వీఆర్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ కన్సల్టెన్సీ. మేము లాస్ట్ 11 years నుంచి స్టూడెంట్ వీసా పరంగా స్టూడెంట్స్కి అడ్వైస్ చేస్తున్నాం ఫర్ డెస్టినేషన్స్ లైక్ USA, UK, ఆస్ట్రేలియా, కెనడా, ఫ్రాన్స్, న్యూజిలాండ్, ఐర్లాండ్, జర్మనీ కంట్రీస్ పరంగా అడ్వైస్ చేస్తాం. ఈరోజు ఎడ్యుకేషన్ ఇన్ ది యూకే పరంగా అంటే ఒక సెమినార్ ఆర్గనైజ్ చేయడం జరిగింది. యూకేలోని ఎడ్యుకేషన్ ప్రోగ్రామ్స్, ఎంట్రీ రిక్వైర్మెంట్స్, స్కాలర్షిప్స్, వీసా ఫార్మాలిటీస్, కెరీర్ ఆపర్చునిటీస్ ఇలా ఉంటాయి. సో ఈ భాగంగా ఏంటంటే మేము యూనివర్సిటీ ఆఫ్ ఈస్ట్ లండన్ వాళ్ళని హోస్ట్ చేసాం. ఇట్స్ ఎ ప్రివిలేజ్ టు హ్యావ్ మిస్టర్ డానియల్ కఫ్, డైరెక్టర్ ఆఫ్ ఇంటర్నేషనల్ రిక్రూట్మెంట్ ఫ్రమ్ యూనివర్సిటీ ఆఫ్ ఈస్ట్ లండన్, Mr. Pratik Gupta, Senior Student Advisor from University of East London, and we also have Mr. Dr. Ravinder from Osmani University, Department of Chemical Engineering. Yeah, thank you so much. Over to you, Dan.
Yes, a few words. Hi, first of all, my name is Daniel Cuff. I'm the Director of Student Recruitment at the University of East London, the number one careers-focused university in the UK. I'd just like to say what a tremendous honour and a privilege it is to be here in Hyderabad again today. Hyderabad provides the university's student community with outstanding students who enrich not just the learning experience of everybody.
On how things work in a medical facility and what steps you need to take as a professional. Okay, this is how we create futures, and this is how we help students build a career.
In Europe, to have a mannequin called the Lardell Thinman 3G Plus, which is leading technology and has the ability to ventilate, sweat, cry, talk, everything you need it to. We have augmented reality, we have virtual reality, and we use virtual reality for placements, and that means our students can learn on the advanced technology of the future.
So connected campus, as we are talking about, it's just not connected physically, but it's also connected technologically. If you can see, students are using augmented reality. Okay, earlier in the hospitals or in the medical institutes, they have to open up a body. Okay, we have mentors in Bollywood, we have mentors in the enterprise section, we have mentors in the market, everywhere.
How exactly as a student by joining these societies would attribute to the career success after graduation? Because they do understand joining a society is important, but it's kind of vague understanding they have. How exactly by joining these societies and taking part of activities that these societies constantly run throughout the year would actually help them in landing a career after graduation? In what way?
I think joining a club or society helps you in many ways. One, it helps in the really short term how you integrate and become part of the wider campus community, and that helps you to network beyond the students that you would normally meet, let's say, in your MBA lecture theatre. Now, the other thing you've got to consider, and again, comes back to careers. You know, careers. You've got to think about that all of the time while you're studying, is that you are in a competition with lots of other young professionals for the career of your choice. Now, lots of young professionals will have the right academic qualification of London, which is the historic Docklands area of London, which is undergoing a huge transformation. It is very active, as you have here in Hyderabad. You know, you have areas that are under construction, modernisation, and the opportunities as a young career professional. Again, not just in terms of your education, but because of our links with the big engineering companies who are undertaking these colossal projects, we are able to place you with one of them for a 9-month period, again allowing you to put your theory into practice, network within the big companies that are undertaking these big engineering projects, and then go on and work for them for 2 years after. So, and London is, again, it's a very, very dynamic, fast-changing city, and it is the economy, or the heart of the economy of the UK, and there are opportunities in abundance for you. I think at the moment, just going on to the employment rate, I think it's around a 95% employment rate at the moment within the UK, and there are so many jobs that there are not enough talented individuals to actually fill those jobs, and that's why welcoming young talented international students such as yourself is of paramount importance to the health of the UK economy. So there are opportunities aplenty. We have programs that are an MBA, and then after the MBA you can do a 1-year placement year. Now that 1-year placement will put you into a supervised working condition environment, will allow you again to put your theory into practice for 1 year. You'll be supported by the university throughout that year, and it again helps you to start that really important aspect of your own personal development, which is networking. You'll be networking within the industry that you want to work in. You'll be showing a potential employer how capable you are and how valuable you are to an institution. So that when you leave that 1 year of work placement or industrial placement, you've got that on your CV. You've got contacts within the industry that you want to work. And that gets around the soft networking that you say, which I'm sure goes on in here in India as well, that you are able to leverage on the contacts that you've made, the experience that you've had over that year, and get a job for those 2 years that really reflects your skills and your experience and your ability. Now, going back to why this is important is that in 2012, the UK government, for reasons that I will never understand, withdrew the right to remain and that working opportunity, which is so valuable, not only to the UK, but for you as a young professional. And the reason why they withdrew it was because there was too many students they saw who were going to work in convenience stores or restaurants, and that doesn't reflect, your ability and your skills once you've graduated from a university. So this networking opportunity that you can gather and gain during that 1 year work experience helps you get a job that reflects your ability. And ultimately, whether your parents are helping you with your tuition fee funding or you're taking a bank loan, in the future, this helps you pay for the tuition fees, but also then puts you in a really strong position to earn a salary, to live the life you want, to support your family in the way that you want, and to be, a kind of a really successful.
Available for you to learn and apply the skills that you have learned in the market and see where you stand. This is how we are preparing you for the jobs, of course.
And making a real difference to the lives and experiences of London's diverse communities. UAL volunteering is all.
Okay, we have mentors in Bollywood, we have mentors in the enterprise section, we have mentors in the market, everywhere.
నా పేరు యోగేష్, నేను ఐవిఐ ఓవర్స్ నుంచి కన్సల్టెన్సీ నుంచి అబ్రాడ్ వెళ్దామని చూస్తున్నాను. ఈ కన్సల్టెన్సీ నాకంటే చాలా ప్రతిదీ స్మూత్గా వెళ్ళిపోతుంది. ఏ ప్రాబ్లం అయినా అరుణ మేడం అయితే కేపీహెచ్బి అరుణ మేడం నాకు చాలా స్మూత్గా ఏ ప్రాసెస్ అయినా స్మూత్గా ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తుంది. అండ్ ఆల్సో ఈరోజు ఐఎత్ ప్లేస్లో యూకే సెమినార్ ఉంది, అండ్ డానియల్ కఫ్ సార్ అని ప్రతిదీ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తున్నారు. ఏమంటారు కోర్సుకి సంబంధించింది, మన బ్యాచిలర్ సంబంధించింది, మాస్టర్ సంబంధించింది. అండ్ నేను చదువుతున్నది అని అంటే ఇప్పుడు బ్యాచిలర్స్ కోసం నేను అబ్రాడ్ వెళ్దామని చూస్తున్నాను. నాకు వేరే కంట్రీస్కి వెళ్దామని అనుకున్నా బెటర్, నాకు వచ్చేసి యూకేనే బెటర్గా అనిపిస్తుంది. ఏదైనా ఇప్పుడు యూఎస్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ తీసుకుంటే కొంచెం స్టడీకి ఎక్కువ ఖర్చు ఎక్కువ అవుతుంది. సో నేను యూకే కొంచెం పౌండ్ వాల్యూ ఎక్కువ ఉన్నా మనకు స్టడీ పర్పస్గా కొంచెం తక్కువ పడుతుంది. అన్ని లివింగ్ ఎక్స్పెన్సెస్ చాలా మంచిగా ఉంటుందని అనుకుంటున్నాను. అట్మాస్ఫియర్ కొంచెం మంచిగా ఉంటుంది. ఏదైనా మనకైతే ఇప్పుడు వెళ్ళడానికి ఫ్రీగా ఉంటుంది కాబట్టి నేను యూకే చూస్ చేసుకున్నాను. అండ్ ఆల్సో యూఏఎల్ ఈజ్ ద బెస్ట్ యూనివర్సిటీ ఇన్ ద వరల్డ్. అండ్ నేను అది యూనివర్సిటీ చూస్ చేసుకున్నది అని అంటే వెరీ రీసెర్చ్ చేసి కూడా మేడం వాళ్ళని కనుక్కొని చాలా డానియల్ సార్ కూడా కొంచెం ఇప్పుడే నాకు కొంచెం ఇంటర్వ్యూ కూడా తీసుకున్న తర్వాత నేను కొంచెం చూస్ చేసుకున్నాను. నేను 15 to 20 డేస్లో ఇదేమంటారు యూఎల్కి అప్లికేషన్ పెట్టాను. 4 to 5 డేస్లో ఐ విల్ బి రిసీవింగ్ ద యూఎల్ ఆఫర్ లెటర్.
Daniel Cuff, I'm the Director of Student Recruitment at the University of East London. I'm here representing the university to extend our warm welcome to all students from India who are thinking about coming and studying abroad with us in the UK. The UK, it's an excellent time to think about studying with us with our higher education degree system. We are very welcoming to students, not just from India, from all around the world. And our current target, which was set to be hit in 2028, of welcoming over 600,000 international students per year, we've met that target early. And that I think is a really clear indicator of how open and welcoming the UK is to students, and the students especially from India, not just because of what they bring to the lecture theatre, but also what they bring to the wider student community, their skills, their ways of thinking, and also to the greater London community for me, but also across the whole of the UK. It's a really great time to come to the UK because not only are you getting probably one of the best or access to one of the best education systems in the world, which you can see by the number of UK universities that are sitting quite comfortably, I think, within the world top 100, but it's also a time for you to apply that theory once you graduate by taking advantage of the graduate route. And the graduate route is an opportunity to apply the theory that you've learnt over your time at studying a UK university into practice in the workplace. Now, why is that advantage to you? Well, it means you can earn some money, which is always great, but it also means that when you return to India, you've got a really enhanced CV. Not only have you got a internationally recognised qualification, which is going to open a lot of doors to you in terms of your future career progression, but it also means it's enhanced. You've got 2 years of work experience working in an international setting, what that means in terms of how you've been able to network with students from or other young professionals from around the world, and that really helps you stand out in that ultra competitive and ever-changing working environment.
Sir, can you tell us the number of Indians that are enrolled as of now in your university?
We probably enrol around 2,000 students from India per year over 3 academic intakes, the biggest of those being in September, second in January, and then much smaller intake in May. Now, that may seem a lot, but let's put that into context. India is on course to overtake China as the biggest source of international students for UK universities, and that's a fantastic achievement, and I think that also demonstrates the...
Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. నా పేరు శ్రీనివాస్ అండి. నేను ఐవి ఓవర్సీస్ యొక్క మేనేజింగ్ డైరెక్టర్ని. ఈరోజు మేము యూనివర్సిటీ ఆఫ్ ఈస్ట్ లండన్ని హోస్ట్ చేసాం. ఎడ్యుకేషన్ ఇన్ ద యూకే పరంగా స్టడీ ఇన్ యూకే పరంగా ఆపర్చునిటీస్ ఎలా ఉంటాయి, ఎటువంటి ప్రోగ్రామ్స్, ఎటువంటి కెరియర్ ఆపర్చునిటీస్, అడ్మిషన్ రిక్వైర్మెంట్, స్కాలర్షిప్స్ అండ్ వీసా రిలేటెడ్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ అది డిస్కస్ చేయడానికి హోస్ట్ చేసాం. we've got good number of students and they're pretty happy interacting with the university delegates. As far as popular programs అంటారా, ఇండియా నుంచి అయితే మోస్ట్లీ ఇంజనీరింగ్, ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ టెక్నాలజీ, బిజినెస్, హెల్త్ సైన్స్, ఫార్మసీ, అండ్ దిస్ యూనివర్సిటీ ఈజ్ ఆల్సో పాపులర్ ఫర్ సైకాలజీ. సో ఈ కోర్సెస్కి ఎక్కువ వెళ్తారు మన స్టూడెంట్స్. యూజువల్గా 1 year కోర్సెస్ ఉంటాయి, అండ్ ఫ్యూ కోర్సెస్ దే ఆర్ ఆల్సో ప్యాకేజ్డ్ విత్ ఇంటర్న్షిప్ 1+1 ఉంటుంది. కోర్స్ కంప్లీట్ అయిన తర్వాత దెర్ ఈస్ సంథింగ్ ఎక్సైటింగ్ ఫర్ ఇండియన్ స్టూడెంట్స్ అండ్ ఫర్ ఆల్ స్టూడెంట్స్ అక్రాస్ ది గ్లోబ్. 2 years పోస్ట్ స్టడీ వర్క్ వీసా ఉంది, డ్యూరింగ్ విత్ స్టూడెంట్స్ కెన్ వర్క్ ఫుల్ టైమ్. ఏదైతే మనీ ఇన్వెస్ట్ చేశారో దాన్ని బ్యాక్ ఎర్న్ చేసుకోవచ్చు, ఇంటర్నేషనల్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ గెయిన్ చేయొచ్చు. ఒకవేళ ఎంప్లాయర్ని ఎవరినైనా స్పాన్సర్షిప్ ఒకవేళ రెడీ అవుతే దే కెన్ ఫర్దర్ ఎక్స్టెండ్ ద వీసా ఆల్సో. If not, they'll certainly come back to India with the global qualification, global experience, which is a big boost for their CV or resume.
Okay,